What's really good, man? Dang. So recently, I have it in the description, the video. Check this video out. It's very sad, man. T-Roy, Glow Gang associate. He has been shot and killed, as well as his 2-year-old son. Now, what's crazy in this video, if you watch it, is you see the woman jamming, see her doing her thing, and then the next thing you see and hear is the car slow up. After a while, then you hear shots, and she's dipping. Well, she's out, and I guess this man and his son got shot, and you see him in the video sitting on the passenger side. So you know this is a real sad thing. We know how Glow Gang moves. We know that in Chicago some people got beef on Chief Keef, so we're gonna keep it funky. We already know the pretenses behind it, that basically it was jealousy of some sort. Again, shout out to Al Capone. Either you're at the table or you on the menu. Shout to RLTV.TV. I'm a huge fan of that and that movement. So, I rock with the Al Capone thing. Got to relight that thing. It's cold out here. But, yeah, it's a sad instance because we see life taken, at no cost. And like he was with his family and different things. That's why you got to be careful of your associations. He could again been pulled into the mix just because he's Glow Gang, but they really wanted Chief or one of them dudes. So we really don't know what caused them to target him. Of course, if he's a Glow Gang affiliate, that would have been known. So I really can't say much about that instance, but let's get into it. Let's talk about this. What are your thoughts on this? If an artist is making the music that pulls violence in, that artist is displaying that violence in his lifestyle, do you feel bad for the ending that occurs to him? Or are we going to call it circumstance because of what he represented, because of what he thought was cool? I mean, this is a very sad instance. This is a young father that not only won't get to see his son grow, but his son's life got taken too. So what is the answer to this? When is this violence going to end is the question. You know what I mean? He was in the passenger side, and as you see, he was nodding the music, but then they started attacking the car. So where was his chance of survival? Where was his right to live his life the way he wants to? So there's a lot of black and gray areas in this situation, as well as I don't know if they even caught the individuals that did it. So this is crazy. And I haven't seen a comment by Chief Keef either, but we're going to just keep rocking out and praying for the best for him and his family, because this is a very sad instance. Losing a life is never a game, and it's never a joke, and that's why we can't take our lives as such. We were looking at an individual that had a future, an individual that was consistently making music, about to step up with his chance, but it got cut short. And the question is, was it cut short because of his affiliations, or was it cut short because of something he did? Details need to emerge so we could build a picture and actually understand what's going on here with these individuals. Again, I apologize. It's night out here, but night doesn't wait for some important topics to be talked about. This is something that's been on my mind, and I know a lot of you are thinking about it, because we always tune in for the fuckery, but we never sit around to really talk about celebration of life. So we're sitting here to celebrate this man's life and the good he contributed, and not just talking about his affiliations and what might have even caused him to be a victim. Because Chicago right now has an outrageous amount of murders. So we're dealing with an environment that's hostile. So the question is, when does this hostility end? When does favoritism and favorability start? When we're favoring the better road? I mean, are we favoring to see these MCs get killed this way? Are we in it to see the bullshit? Are we in it to see someone get murked on Facebook Live or get murdered while they're filming something? Is that what this is about? Because we have a culture now that's glorifying social media, but also using it to glorify the death of individuals when we don't even know the depth of their soul or of what they were actually involved in. And it's so sad, because I would have thought he would have had somebody there to shoot with him or to get his back, but he really didn't have no one. It was all on him. So I want to just put that out there, because I believe there needs to be some type of advancement created in this scenario to help him prosper, to encourage him to become someone, well, not him because he's deceased, but his lady friend, encourage her to be someone that breaks the cycle. Because honestly, it doesn't start with the black man, it starts with the black woman not entertaining the bullshit and allowing for a reason to take control and be the prime example of a man that she's searching for. But a lot of females like the quick money, they like the gifts, they like the attention, so they run towards individuals that glorify a gangster life, even murder and other factors that don't fit into civilized. So this is a very scary scenario. So, you know, hold on, let me get Al Capone again, put you guys down. So while I'm doing this, yo, actually I want to mention, yo, some of y'all need to go check out the video. Al Capone, either you're at the table or you're on the menu. Now, another thing I like to put out there and help individuals see and begin getting where I'm trying to go, all rights reserved. What is all rights reserved really about? Well, if you think about your humane rights, your rights as a man or woman, your rights as an American, your rights as a homeowner or a renter, or your rights just by being you. Where does this really fit into the picture is the question. Well, we have an individual with Glow Gang that was killed against his will, of course. He wouldn't have pulled up to the area if he knew he was going to die. And the question is, was it a setup or not? Was his rights infringed upon? Obviously so, because he's deceased, but what really was he giving to society to sustain his rights? So when it comes to police officers and them investigating when issues happen, part of what goes into the fix is who the individual is. Well, because it's high profile, Glow Gang, they're probably going to very actively search for the individuals who did it. But what did he contribute to society? I'll give individuals a little bit of time to think about it. That's the type of stuff I propose. What about this individual makes his rights violated? Or did he violate his own rights by violating others that led to his violation? I know it's a little tongue twister. I would like to know the details. I'd like to know surrounding this individual, type of life he lived, type of friends he had. And if he did have friends that were in that lifestyle, why weren't they there to have his back? And that's part of what most Chicago people need to think of. When these individuals like R.I.P. Young Pappy, R.I.P. several other individuals who are in the rap game and they're rapping the way they do, where are the individuals beside them when the drama pops off? That's something that really needs to be recognized. Where really are your friends when you need them? And even though it's hard to see my face, I know you hear my voice. So these are the things that I'm imposing down below that I want to see people comment about, that I want to hear people's opinion. Because you're an individual that could get your rights violated any day, as well as I or anyone. So this is something to propose to the future. There needs to be a group that deals with legislature of violence, not just black on black violence, but overall violence. Because there needs to be some type of change. If a change doesn't occur, we're going to destroy ourselves. And when I say that, I do mean genocide of black on black crime. We're going to destroy ourselves. So the question is, if you are involved in this lifestyle, what are you willing to do? Chasing your dream instead of giving in to doing what everyone else is doing. How much better off would you be getting money right for your family than taking chances and putting your family's life in danger, as we saw in this situation with T-Roy, his 2-year-old catching a bullet? It's a very sad incident, but more than likely, they were aiming at his son. Because what they don't talk about is when beef is going on in Chicago, anyone can get it. Anyone. Absolutely anyone, from grandma to grandpa, all the way down. So that's something that I want these people involved in that lifestyle to think about. Are you willing to put your family in danger just for some clout? What are you willing to do to preserve your rights as a human being in America? That's the question. Do you support this gangster lifestyle that is destroying young men and destroying young families? Hit that description box, check that video out, and then drop your comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you truly think. I appreciate everyone for rocking with me. Share and subscribe all my videos. Drop comments below, spam it. Do whatever y'all gotta do. Let me know what you think. As always, all rights reserved.